So my second show I wanted to discuss is the Simone Rocha. We discussed them last year, or her. I feel like last year it was a bit more like edgy.
Yes, this collection was more pretty
But
princess.
also it gave me a lot of like Harajuku, very like Asian, Japanese, like cute girl cosplay. And to harken back to that friend who wears jellies, the shoes here, they were like jelly like with like the strappy jelly sandal situation on the but these had a heel and a bit of a platform. It seemed kind of like Bridgerton meets like Tokyo.
This collection reminded me a lot of, ever since you said Harajuku, of the Gwen Stefani times. Like, specifically, look number 5 and 6.
Mhm.
I feel like, ain't no holla back girl. I can hear
Oh,
that playing while they're walking down.
yes. And even what was it? With look number 5 goes on with the trend of gloves. So go get some gloves.
These gloves are giant, like boots, like thigh high boots. These are shoulder high gloves.
Not about it. But I will say I am kind of really annoyed with what they did to her hair.
Oh, so the struggle of Black models getting their hair done.
Hmm.
And I just recently saw a very interesting video on TikTok of a model showing the process of how her hair looked compared to the other models. Maybe we can crop that in. Just horrific. And I feel like at this stage, that none of this is cheap. The fashion production, the makeup, the hair, all these people are being paid very well. The least you could do is learn how to style some black hair, even if you're just going to slick it back.
Hmm.
Figure out something so you do not embarrass the girls that have to walk out and you have them looking crazy, or like let them do their own hair.
Yeah, because this is embarrassing.
You're making her look like an unloved doll.
Yes. And then, I don't know, I feel like the other looks they were going for, like this whole disheveled look, but they looked a bit more like put together. With hers, it just looks like the stylist didn't know what they were doing.
No, and did not care to find out. Do a quick Google. Ask the girl that's sitting in the chair in front of you, like, does this look cool to you?
No.
What is your favorite look from this show?
I think it would actually be one of the looks on one of the male models. Probably look number 33. I like that really like tiered jacket. I like kind of really want that. Like it's tulle. I really like the shoes, but those remind me of like I think it was McQueen that has something similar to those.
Yes, this tennis shoes.
I think I just like appreciate like in these two collections that gender it didn't really play a role. It's just like just throw cool clothes on this person and just like let them walk.
Yes, I also love the tiered bomber jackets. I think that's very cool. And I could see a cool fashion forward person like yourself wearing this outside and making it more street styly, like, so people are less intimidated to wear it. I would feel like on the runway people might think, oh, it might be too much. Like, I really like look 37, how it's paired with those like upscale cargo pants with the zippers.
Yeah, definitely.
And then he has this purse that's like a wallet chain, but it's out of pearls. I really like that. Some of the styling in this show might make the clothes look a little bit more intimidating than they really are if we got to see them out on a regular person.
And then the other look I really liked was I don't know if it's leather, but it's definitely like this silver. It's look number 44. It's the silver off the shoulder with the straps. I don't know, something about it is so interesting. It's kind of like because the way she has those like parachute straps above, and then the layers of tulle are protruding from the like I don't know the outlets in between the dress. It's like very deconstructed.
A lot of these looks have those straps on it. I didn't know what to associate them with, but parachute strap, that's a good, because yeah, a lot of the looks have them different ways.
It's giving very like elevated Hot Topic. You remember like those pants that had all the like straps on them, like very goth.
Lita and the Hardy Boys couture. Also, there might be a little bit of military influence here with that army green and all of the bomber slash flight jackets, like made into a dress, made oversized,
Hmm.
top and pants combo with the guys. I think look number 3, like we could see Rihanna on that, minus the veil, of course.
Oh yeah.
I guess that was her attempt at being edgy.
Right. I liked some of the shoes. I think some of them, would you call like, especially like look at number 3. Are those like Mary Jane's?
Kind of like ballet flat slash Mary Jane.
Yeah, they're interesting.
And then some of the people just have on sandals.
And these are like very metallic. What was it? It was Edward Crutchley. He had the metallic Tivas. And so like maybe metallics are going to be in metallic shoes.
Okay, about that.
Mm-hmm.
I recently read an article that said in times of economic downturn and like world disasters, the clothes and the music get very like fun and party and club. So is that what's happening?
Really?
Yeah, they were like, in times of economic downturn, the music gets very like, let's party, let's have a good time. And then the clothes are kind of match that let's party vibe.
Yeah. Oh, how unfortunate. But at least we have Beyonce to dance to, so that's fine.
Escapism.
Yes. And that's Simone Rocha.
Simone Rocha. Okay, I really, really like what she did with Look 43. I think it's fun. It's like the bride of Chucky. If they were rich, I like that. And then they said in London Fashion Week that designers did last minute add in like black funeral type looks out of respect for the queen. So I assume that that's what this is.
Oh, yeah, it could totally be that.
R.I.P. Lizzie.
And maybe even with the veils.
Yeah, with the veils.
Oh, interesting.
Lizzie, you had a great run. You lived almost 100 years. I don't feel like a person could ask for a lot more than that. You got to be filthy rich the whole time.
Yeah, no real struggles.
Yeah, no, just your family embarrassing you, which is par for the course when you have all those kids and, a loose husband.
And inbred.
Yeah, when you marry your cousin, sometimes things could get dicey. Do you care about the monarchy at all?
No, I don't. And I hate everybody who's being mean to like Meghan Markle. Like, it's so dumb.
I was gonna say, are you team Meghan or are you team Kate?
Oh, Meghan, just because like who cares? They're just a bunch of white people.
Who cares? And like I feel like I used to be pro Kate when I was younger, and they were like bullying her a lot, calling her Kate the Commoner and this and that before she got married. But now, ever since they got married, she looks so unhappy in every single picture I see of her. She's just turning into the evil teacher, the evil principal. So I can't like sympathize with that.
No, yeah. She seems so unhappy. But I feel like she's also probably like filling her role in the way they want her to do.
Definitely.
I feel like Meghan's, she's living her life and she's like, trying to be an independent woman. And that just doesn't go well with like monarchy.
If you weren't raised in that sort of even culture and society, like maybe a British person, it would be easier for them to fall in line. But that just seems very oppressive to a free-spirited beachgoer. And Harry is a hot brother, so I feel like she won.
Ooh. I feel like he's the hotter of the two, but I don't think he's terribly bright. But I also don't know him, so whatever.
But yeah, let's make that hot in relevance too, because he's not David Beckham hot.
Yeah.
Let's get out of there.
He's just hot enough. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Make It Work Podcast. Just search for that and we'll find us.
Yeah. Remember, if you want to sponsor us to go in person, please
give us money.
Send us some money. Mail us a check. Apple Pay us. Cash App, Zelle.
Yes.
At Make It Work Pod. And emerging designers, invite us to your shows. If it's LA Fashion Week, if it's New York Fashion Week, I don't know if Texas has Fashion Week, but invite us. We'll come. We'll cover your show. And if you invited us, we will be favorable. Like I told you about the sandwich. If there's a bad look, we will give you compliment, and we'll put the negative in between.
Yes.
If you look out for us, we'll look out for you.
Ice cream sandwich. Well, thanks for listening and watching our podcast. Be sure to follow us on all the socials at Make It Work, WERK Pod.
And we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.